Hey guys, so today I'm going to be sharing my Amazon must-haves for my filming setup. So this is equipment that I've been using and I found really helpful in creating content. If you guys are looking into filming videos for YouTube, creating content for Instagram or TikTok, then hopefully you'll find this video helpful. I feel like ever since the start of quarantine, that's all I've been doing is staying home and watching Amazon must-have videos and what to buy, what you didn't know you needed. So I thought I would share my own with my filming setup equipment because a lot of it actually is available or came from Amazon. Let me also say that my filming setup is not super fancy or anything. It's actually pretty basic, which is why I thought this might be helpful for anyone just getting into it. My setup isn't permanent because I have a smaller space, so I do need to be able to store everything. Once I'm done filming, I take everything down. But the first thing I'm going to talk about is my lighting setup. I think lighting is really key to creating very professional looking content. It doesn't really matter if you have the fanciest or best camera out there. I think if you have a good source of light, whether it's natural or if you're using a lighting setup, it'll make a big difference in your videos. Filming with natural lighting can be kind of difficult because it does change with weather or like clouds, and obviously you're by a window so there can be noise, so it's not really ideal for everyone. So that's where a really good lighting kit is important. And the first one I want to mention is from Glamcore, which you might have heard of already. It's like the Chanel of lighting kits. Can I say that? It's a light that's very popular amongst makeup artists and the beauty community. And I have the Glamcore Multimedia X lighting kit. It's the newest kit in my lighting setup. And I just want to say a quick thank you to Glamcore for gifting this to me. It is available on Amazon and they have several different lights from Glamcore, and you can get it for free shipping with Prime, which is nice and fast, which I love, but you can also get it on the Glamcore website. And I say that because sometimes they do have special promotions, so you can sign up for a discount. The Multimedia X kit comes like this in this cute carrying case, and I just want to show this because look how compact it is. It actually folds down to fit inside of here, which is really nice. But you're getting the lights, which are LED, and it's called the Luminary. But what I really like is that you can adjust and bend these arms however you want and need. It also comes with a remote control, which is really convenient because you can just control it from here. You can also adjust the brightness by turning it up or down. You can make the lighting more warm, or you can make it more cool. And what I really like are the 3 memory functions on here. So if you have your light set up for when you're filming, or right now as my backlight, I can just set it to my memory function and it'll keep all of the settings exactly how I want and need it. There is also a third adjustable arm right in the middle, and that is for your phone clip. And that's really nice because you can also sync your phone to the remote because it's Bluetooth, and you can just control the shutter right from the remote, so you can do your videos and pictures. And obviously it comes with a stand and it is telescopic, so you can adjust the height to whatever you need. And I do like that you can collapse it and it's really nice and compact. Also, the Glamcore has a USB port, which is super handy because you can charge your phone as you're using it when you're making your videos or taking pictures. But I really like this light for pictures because I can bend and move the arms to have the light where I need it. You guys didn't know this, but I am a lash technician and lighting is really important for me when I'm doing lashes because I need to be able to see. The Glamcore is really great for professionals doing lashes or microblading or facials or anything like that. So I highly recommend this light because it is very versatile. The next light that I want to mention is my ring light, which is a very commonly used lighting kit. I'm sure you guys have heard of the ring light. I would say it's a pretty commonly used light for all types of different content, but just in general, the ring light is a great lighting setup for when you're sitting and filming facing the camera. The one I have is from Newer. I believe it's the 20-inch LED ring light. I just checked and it's not available on Amazon anymore because I think there is a newer or better version of it, so I will link that down below. So I won't go into too much detail with mine because it's probably going to be a little bit different from the one that's available. I really like that it is an LED light. It doesn't get super hot. The one that I had before was an actual like ring light bulb, and it got so hot and that thing was so expensive, so I had to be really careful with it. With the LED light, it's very lightweight, it's easy to store away, and it's not as like fragile. This one that I'm using, you can adjust the brightness and make it brighter or dimmer, and you can also adjust the temperature by making it warmer or cooler. It also comes with an adjustable stand and a phone clip so you can attach your phone on here. This one did come with a little remote to control your shutter on your phone, but I've lost that. You guys would not believe how many of these little remotes that I've lost. The only one I have now is the Glamcore one, which I need to make sure I do not lose. I think I'm gonna get those little Velcro sticky things and tape it on the back. And the whole lighting kit does collapse and fold up to fit into its case, which I want to show you guys. Looks like this. It is really nice and thin. I do really like the ring light for specific things, especially for filming direct to camera like this, but it's not as versatile as the Glamcore. You can adjust like the angle of the ring light, but it is really meant to sit right in front of you. Next, I've got my backdrop, and this might be important if you are someone who has a more limited space and you want to have a more clean, professional looking backdrop. Right now, I'm using a paper backdrop and I have a backdrop stand. Maybe your space is really cluttered or you just don't want to show it. If it matters that you stand out more than your background, or if you want to create a more professional or consistent look. So mine is the JS Julius Studio. Sorry, I'm looking on my phone so I can read you what it says on my Amazon order and also give you guys the specs, but this is a studio photo video studio. What? It's a background kit, but it comes with a 10-foot wide crossbar that goes across the top and then 7.3 feet tall bars on each side. And this kit comes with a carrying case, so of course you can collapse everything down. It comes with 3 clips and also 2 sandbags to weigh down your stand. It's actually fairly easy to set up. You just connect all the bars. It's just that I'm not very tall, so I do need like a stool. But with the background stand, you also need your backdrops. These are from Savage.
I'm savage.
And the size that I get is 53 inch by 36 feet. And I don't know if that's the largest one, but it is a little bit larger. I know it comes like this small as well. It comes in a ton of different colors. They are kind of heavy, but you just slide it onto the crossbar on top and unroll it. You can also use fabric as well. That's a really good option. I feel like fabric might be easier because you can just clamp it onto the crossbar with your clamp. But another option for a backdrop stand, if you are on a budget, because I've done this before, you can actually just get a curtain rod and the little like curtain rod hooks that you can prop the rod onto, and you can put the roll of backdrop paper on there. Next is my camera tripod, and it's really cool because it collapses and fits into this little tiny carrying case, which I really like. And at first when I got it, I was like, this is tiny, it's dinky, it's gonna fall over, but it's actually very durable. It's worked really well. It's very lightweight, which I appreciate, but I have the UB size 60-inch camera tripod, and it also converts into a monopod, which is really convenient. It's basically a giant selfie stick. It does also come with a phone attachment, so you can use it for your phone or your camera. And this one also came with a Bluetooth remote, so you can control the shutter on your phone. But again, I have lost that. All of that was for $45 and free shipping on Amazon, which I thought was really good. And on the tripod is my camera, which I have the Canon EOS 80D. It is a really nice camera. It has tons of capabilities, but I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. I do not know a lot about the camera. I just use it for its basic functions. I promise one day I will learn how to use my nice camera. Again, I know I can get a really fancy, nice lens that'll probably cost me an arm and leg, but I do love that the camera is autofocus and it doesn't have that annoying like clicking focusing sound. I didn't get the Canon on Amazon, but it is available, and I think it comes in a kit, so it has a bunch of other like add-ons, but the Canon is the camera that I mainly use for videos like this. It's not really one that I take around with me because it is very heavy. So the other camera that I want to talk about is my Sony a5100. This is the camera that I take with me for vlogging if I'm going on a trip because it is a lot smaller. I do also use it for pictures because It has Wi-Fi capabilities, and I really like that it has a flip up screen, so it makes vlogging easier, but also makes recording videos much easier so you can see yourself in the viewfinder. It does have an interchangeable lens, but again, I just use the stock one and I think it works just fine. It's actually a really nice camera because this is technically a point and shoot, but it has some DSLR capabilities, so it gives you really nice professional images and you have a lot more control over these settings. I honestly think the Sony is a great option for anyone who is just getting into creating content or taking pictures. It gives you great quality, and even better now because they have a newer version of it, and it's actually pretty affordable. This is the camera that I recommend to my friends the most. Next is my dual battery pack charger. This one is specifically made for my Canon, so obviously you can find one that's made for your camera, but I would highly recommend getting a dual charger and extra battery packs, because that way you can keep charging your batteries as you're filming and you don't have to stop and charge if your battery runs out, because it's a pain in the ass and I've done that before. So this way I always have an extra battery that's fully charged whenever I need it. This one is the RAV Power dual slot battery charger for Canon, and it was like $12.99. It just plugs into any USB charger. And then one last thing that's camera related, but I can't show you because like I said, I've lost it, but they are the shutter remotes for your camera specifically. There's some that are made just for your phone, so make sure you get one that's made for your camera. These are tiny little remotes. I'm gonna insert a picture. I've had like 3 of these and I can't find any of them right now because I'm in the process of moving, and I usually have to attach like a lanyard or something on it so I can always keep track of it. And they just control your shutter, so you can take your pictures and also control your start and stop for filming, which I think is really handy because then you don't have to like reach around the camera if I just have to stop losing them. Last but not least is my microphone. This is the Blue Snowball Ice microphone. I've had this one for so long. Again, there is a newer, better version of this, which I will link down below, but this hasn't failed me, and I use this to record my voiceovers in my videos, but it's really easy to use. You just plug it in, attach it to your computer or your laptop or whatever, and just turn it on when you're recording, and yeah. Hello. And that's everything that I have for you guys in my Amazon must-have for filming equipment. I hope you guys found this video helpful, maybe learned about some equipment that you might find useful. And again, this is really a basic and minimal setup for anyone who's looking into starting creating content. I'll have everything that I mentioned linked down below in the description, and if you guys want to follow me on my Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, those are linked down below, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.